Cancer. Welcome to Intuitive Tarot Therapy. I'm Lady J. Thanks for joining me for your September 2021 reading. This is a general reading. Take what feels right, leave what does not. Be sure to check out the other videos for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements for a full forecast of what's going on with you through the month of September. And if you enjoy this content, please like, please share, please comment, and please subscribe if you haven't already. It helps me know that I'm connecting with you. It helps me know how I'm connecting with you. And it helps these videos keep coming your way. Again, thank you for stopping by. A big shout out to all the subs and all the new subs. Hey subs! Big love going out to you and everybody stopping by to join us for this reading. I am incredibly thankful and grateful for you, your support, and your beautiful energy. Thank you for this co-creation, this magical synergy that we are creating. All right, let's get started. See what energies are here for you now, Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, loved ones on the other side. All benevolent forces, all powers that be that are here guiding us, loving on us, opening doors for us, protecting us and keeping those doors that are not for our highest good closed, influencing us, laughing, and with us and embracing us when we're not feeling like laughing so much. Yes, thank you. Thank you, thank you. All right, let's see what comes up for you, Cancer. Thank you for being here again. This is September 2021's energy. Moving on into fall, we have a full moon coming up. Patience. Patience. It says, trust in divine timing. Your future holds something far greater than your past. Oh. We have fall equinox coming up. Comfort. Lean back. Do the rock away. I lean back. No. Lean back into the arms of grace. Let go and let God. Yeah, let the powers that be navigate this one, Cancer. Whoa. Okay. Surprise wanted to pop out there. We'll go ahead and take that one. That happens to be the top of the tarot. I'm sorry, of the oracle that I will pull, that I do. You know how I do. And if you don't, that's how I do. Beauty. Cancer, surround yourself with simple pleasures. Beauty is the language of the divine. Simple pleasures, flowers, candles, pictures, plants, affirmations, lights. I love lighting. Lighting. All throughout my dwelling and my workspaces, I love lighting. Speaking of lighting, hey, do you like my new light? I got a new light. I'm digging it. Hopefully you dig it. Alrighty, we got rest. Take a mental break. A quiet mind has direct access to wisdom and insight. You're up to something, Cancer. Honor. Care for your soul. Honor the divinity within by practicing extreme self-care. Okay? We have surrender. This is out of order. I don't think it matters. But Spirit keeps telling me it's out of order, so maybe it does matter. So surrender is the key that unlocks the door to grace. So I'm going to put it where like in the order that it felt that they came out. So patience, comfort, surrender, beauty, rest, and honor. So surrender is the key that unlocks the door to grace, right? So, patience, comfort, let go and let God. Surrender, let go, let go, let go. Chill, chill, chill. Let it go. Let it go. Surround yourself with simple pleasures. Beauty is the language of the divine. Rest. After you surrender, and that was a feat in and of itself, after you surrender, rest. Honor yourself with extreme self-care. Go get a massage, a mani-pedi. Love on yourself. Say kind things to yourself. Go hang out in nature. Surprise. Keep an open mind, Cancer. The influence of grace is often found in unexpected places. Well, Cancer, I feel for you, the big word here is surrender. Because when you surrender, all these things are just so much more palatable and so much easier to manifest and do. Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Hold on a minute. Cancer. There's the King of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. Alrighty, so Pentacles. What are Pentacles? Pentacles are earth energy. Okay, they're traditional, loyal, practical. They're the guardian of the elements. Okay, physical, your world, your environment, your home. Okay, this is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Perhaps that means something to you. And then we have the Six of Pentacles, which is talking about give and take, receiving, giving, and balance with that. Maybe a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn is significant in your giving and receiving. Something or other. There's the Five of Pentacles. You got a lot of Pentacles here. You got 5 and 6 of Pentacles here. What's your mindset on wealth and your current situation? You know, is this, do you have a mindset or of lack, scarcity? Do you have a mindset of being a victim? Have you been victimized by the person that was supposed to be, you know, doing this give and take with you? Were you giving as much as you were taking? Okay. So let's pay attention to that. For Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Thank you, angel, spirits, guides. Love is on the other side. Okay. How do you want that? How do you want that? 5 of Wands. Okay, so this is competition. You are competitive, aren't you? Cancer. It's also an inner conflict. Could quite possibly just be conflict with others. This is regarding your mindset around conflict, and you have set up some boundaries for yourself that you don't feel like you can escape. You've set up some sort of mindset that is limiting your growth around whatever this conflict is. Thank you. All right. Spirit's urging you to just let Spirit guide you. Stop trying to be a know-it-all. Don't know everything. Be light-hearted about it. you know, your image, all that. Like, we're done with that. Your image is in your actions, man. Not in who you think you want to look like or want to seem like. It's in your deeds. Who are you choosing to be moment to moment? Thank you. Would you like one more? Okay. Thank you. On the bottom, we do have the hand of opportunity coming from the heavens to lend you a leg up. Opportunity presents itself in your underlying messages. You're not feeling very strong in this. Almost defeated. Like, that's an illusion. This is Leo energy. Maybe you feel powerless against a Leo. Perhaps you're just not feeling that powerful, that strong. This is cowardice. You haven't shown up. Cancer, you got to show up. But really, how we feel about ourselves is how we think others feel about us. And in turn, how we end up treating others. So somebody's got to go to get some introspection in order to make sure that this growth happens. Sometimes our ego gets a little too big. And our ego is typically protecting our inner child. There's that sword energy again so far. Got some air energy, some earth energy. You got the hermit. It's Virgo energy. It's also earth energy there. But, you know, hey, perhaps there's a rite of passage. With that 6 of Swords, you're letting go of old baggage. Or you're being called to. So you need to go inside, get in some introspection, like do some serious work, and let go of stuff that's no longer serving you. If it's hindering your relationships with others, it's time to let it go. Now, we are in 2021. This is the time of doing. All the things we thought about, we are putting to action. All the things that we've dreamt about, we are putting into action. We're seeing how it fits. Working out the kinks. You and your homegirls or your homeboys or your group of friends. 3 of Cups talks about celebration. There's the sun. So we're optimistic about what we want to do. Victory, this says. Celebration. Yeah. And you got options with that 7 of Cups on the bottom there. Looking at your life's purposes in life. Things that you can purpose. You're optimistic. There's that beautiful star energy. Okay. Aquarius energy. It's air energy there. Mental balance there. You got the King of Wands. Fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sag. Perhaps that means something to you. You know, the King of Wands is always looking at the bigger picture, overcoming challenges, okay? An entrepreneur, a leader, natural born leader. And perhaps an Aries, Leo, Sag is influencing you. Maybe you have the Aries, Leo, Sag in your chart. And I'll get some clarity. Yeah, this is an influencer. This is someone that you are influenced by. This is a masculine energy, masculine fire energy. Okay, fire. This is spiritual. Okay, a rebel, an artisan, perhaps an artist friend of yours or someone you look up to, or your inner rebel or inner artist or both. Maybe you are a phoenix rising. Blending your conscious, your subconscious and your conscious mind into balance, creating a harmonious foundation in your home and family life. This is joy and happiness and success, celebration. For Cancer, there's 3 here, very significant. What's the 3 of Cups about, please? So far, we see Justice, Libran energy, justice for something, karma, the World in reverse. Incomplete cycle. There's a tribe of people here. You want to see healing and happiness and victory in this situation. You're optimistic about it. Perhaps you are an entrepreneur or a leader or the boss, the leader. 3. Perhaps your siblings and you're the eldest. There's justice that needs to happen here because this world is upside down. It's in reverse. And that is something's undone. You got to clean something up. Feel like you have to clean something up, Cancer. What are the limits that Cancer's putting on themselves with this? Clarify this 8 of Swords, please. Eight of Swords, clarification, please. Like you want, it's inconveniencing you. It's too hard. Oh, it's gonna hurt. You won't be inconvenienced, but the way you internalize inconvenience and what you're willing to do, what you want from others, you're not willing to do. You seem really happy-go-lucky, but you're not being you're not stepping up to the plate. You're not stepping up to the plate to clean something up, Cancer. And you're not getting enough rest. Your sleep is bothered because something's not right. Or you can't sleep. Got too much on your mind. Something's out of balance. It's inner conflict. And you are not satisfied. As much as you want to be or want things to look that way, you are not. You've got the young energy of the Page of Swords. Okay, I'll leave it there. And this is part of your resistance to see the forest for the trees. Like this 8 of Swords is all about self-imprisonment, okay? It's time for a conversation. It seems like you take yourself a little too seriously. Spirit's saying you need to stop taking yourself so seriously. Step up to the plate. Have a conversation with somebody. Perhaps a Gemini. Perhaps this is about the value that you've given yourself. How much do you value yourself? and think about how someone else values themselves. Allow others to value themselves without it leaving you feeling depleted. Has nothing to do with you. Because as much as you want that to satisfy you, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I'm getting a Cancer. You believe in your own BS and it's starting to catch up with you. Perhaps. It's okay. Happens to the best of us. It's just, you know, I guess whether or not it's working out for you or not. How's that working out for you? Cancer, I want you to look at the possibility of you really just digging who you are and know that others dig who you are, and look at light a candle. Okay, let's just say there's some things that you need to clean up. Light a candle, meditate on that, and just send love to that situation and that person. And if you want to clean it up, see that person being receptive and do something about it. You got the King of Air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Got a lot of swords. You got a couple swords, a couple, 2, 3 swords in your reading here. You got the Fortune's wheel. The wheel of life is churning. And, you know, round and round it goes. Where it stops, only you know. What have you been dishing out? Because that's what, you know, comes back around. What you reap, you will sow. What you sow, you will reap. Made your bed, you lie in it. Okay, I'm done. Sorry. All right, we're going to move on to the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reed. There are no reverse messages in this deck. Only positive, affirming messages, although the symbolism is very similar, but just the positive side of things, you know? Sometimes in tarot it can be scary and dark. All right. Okay, we got the star, that air energy again with the Aquarius with the star. And that, you got the star twice. You got a storm rolling in. Cancer. I don't know if you can hear that thunder, but we have Justice again. Again, number 11. Number 11 is master number, okay? Instinct, intuition, faith, fear, inner conflict, anxiety even. Justice is right underneath that inner conflict. You got the High Priestess. Beautiful High Priestess energy. This is Pisces energy. Water energy. Also, Cancer energy. Alrighty, Justice. Number 11. High Priestess is number 2. It's about partnership. It's feminine flexibility, simple life, bravery, courage, relationships. Okay, karma, justice. The law of cause and effect is in play now. As I see elements in my life balance out, what goes around comes around. I'm now seeing evidence of this law in the conditions of my world. And I think the way to turn this upside down, to find courage to do this, is really to just be honest with yourself. You ever heard of eating crow? Sometimes, Cancer, you just got to eat crow. Oh, Cancer. Okay, 2, High Priestess. So, it's mystery, okay? Some things are not meant to be known intellectually. We know that you're pretty intellectual, aren't you, Cancer? But are meant to be experienced through intuition. This card reminds me to trust that I have access to higher wisdom and knowing. When I tune in and trust my vibes, this is the time when mysteries will be revealed and I can grow as a result. There's something to be said about mysteries, especially when it comes to other people. There's something I learned a while back, and that was when 2 people have a disagreement, argument, or something goes down, and they separate, or if one person's mad at another, unless you talk it out and share and are open and honest, the other person has no idea, 9 times out of 10, exactly what went wrong, what happened, what bothered them. And, you know, Billy just isn't talking to me right now, and I have no idea why. Is it because I said his shoes were too pointy? Garanimal, my Garanimal. He's got a cone on his head, and he is not happy. He's quite bored, and he's digging a hole in my carpet. Okay, so that's what that is. Yeah, go ahead and lay down, buddy. Go ahead. There you go. Yeah, you just, yep, there it is. And, you know, you only have your story to, you know, stories in your mind to make up because you don't know what's going on. Sometimes you need to just ask or just own up, and it's up to the other person to do what they're going to do. But as long as you clean up your messes and perhaps have the courage to ask, yo, what happened? What's up? And if you are the ghoster, you've done the ghosting, know that other people that have experienced that with you are wondering the same thing. What did I do? What was it? One thing? Was it a bunch of things and we just never talked about it? You had some conflict. You had a self-imposed restriction. Okay? Oh, whoops. And then you played the fool. Which in turn was very cowardice. You didn't step up to the plate like there's so much potential here to have a happy community. But justice, in order to heal this, there needs to be some justice. And you need to step up to the plate because it is unfinished. And it will remain unfinished until you do. Until you have this conversation. But in order to have the conversation with a Gemini, with yourself, to love yourself, have a conversation with your higher self, face this self-inflicted BS that you've bought to seemingly protect yourself. ultimately irresponsible and left you, and not so strong. That muscle of owning up to your responsibilities you're not coming from that empowered place. Maybe you're now in a more empowered place, but for a long time you weren't. I think now's the time for you to really step up, just face the music. Please don't stop the music, music, music. Any more from this deck, please? Ho, 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 ask and you shall receive. This is a lot. I'll take those. Let's see what we got here. 8 of air. The world. 7 of water. Underlying messages. Maybe not. But you remember that from earlier. And then Ace of Earth. Opportunity. That came out in your underlying messages earlier, right? I'm curious just because I'm nosy. King of Earth. Also came out in your pre-shuffle or your underlying messages. You have the Hierophant. The Ten of Earth. Ten of Pentacles, right? There it is. The 7 of Earth. I'll read these. They're short. They're not very long. And you got the Ace of Water there. Share your cup of love and your sincerity with somebody else. Maybe did you treat someone unfairly and you need to clean that up? Dirty mouth, clean it up. All right, let's see. Let's start here. The 8 of air. Okay. The 8 of air says, release yourself from denial. Okay. Seeing things as they are. Clarity. So with Spirit at my side, encouraging me now, I open my eyes to see things as they really are. There's been a veil lifted. Okay, this was in your meditation, your pre-shuffle, your pre-meditation for this reading. You are really opening your eyes to, like a veil is lifted. You're seeing things in such a clear way. You just get it, and your insecurities are falling away. Okay. To be disillusioned is to free myself from illusions that keep me from growth and healing that you deserve. So bid goodbye to illusions that have clouded your vision, Cancer. Honesty gives you strength and courage to face whatever you have to face. Yeah, you got something to face, honey. And I know you can do it. But only you can do it. Z World. Beautiful card, eh? I'd love to frame that. That's gorgeous. Okay. The World. So, perspective. I'm being called to shift my perspective on my life now. When I remember I am first and foremost an immortal soul, experiencing life as a human being, I have no fear. I can see clearly that I am powerful and that I am a powerful co-creator in a divine partnership with Spirit. Aligning myself with Spirit, remaining unattached to outcomes, I am a conduit for miracles. Yeah. 7 of water. Hopefully you can see that. That's a really beautiful card. It's kind of got a few things going on in there. Okay. That is 7. 7 is a divine number, baby. Of course, right? But it talks about being the philosopher. Meaning, depth, spirituality, divine purpose. Alrighty, imagination, fantasy, artistic endeavors, co-creative abilities unleashed. So now is the time to tune into the infinite possibilities that exist and begin to play. Hold on. That exist and begin to play with them. Everything begins in a world of imagination, and I seize the opportunity to dream. I allow my intuition and desire to blend in an alchemical way, forming something new. Castles in the air can become castles on the ground when I release rigidity, bend the rules, and remain flexible and open. Limitations and boundaries give way to manifestation. Spirit never doubts the power of possibility, and neither will I. Yeah, that's that star, baby. Okay. Ace of Earth. Ace of Earth. Prosperity in its purest form. Concrete results in the physical world. Abundance made manifest. I recognize the many forms of abundance and plenty, and I align myself with success. I can generate gold from the resources I have at my fingertips. I make an impact. The essence of prosperity is taking form in the material world. Good for you. 7 of Earth. Cancer. 7 of Earth talks about opening to a new strategy, okay? Being at a crossroads, a decision to be made. So as I reflect on my progress to date and see where I stand, I contemplate whether I want to continue singing the same song or change my tune. I'm always free to go back and imagine what I might co-create. If what I manifested doesn't serve me as I thought it might, I don't have to be afraid to admit it's no longer for me. And I mean, that could be a state of mind, the way that you looked at something. Perhaps you were really mad at somebody. They did something to you, and you just were hell-bent on, having them atone for their sins. And you realize, perhaps I was wrong. Allow your ego to diminish. To be like, I was wrong about you. I'm sorry. I made a judgment call, and it's proven to be wrong, and I'm sorry if it's been damaging, but I'm coming to apologize. Take it for what it is, Cancers, y'all don't like to be wrong. Oop, y'all don't like to be wrong. Oop, it's okay. I love you. Happens to the best of us. but it is something that is challenging for you. And it's not that you don't like to be wrong, but you really don't, I don't know. It's hard for you to say, I'm sorry. Wow, that just came out of nowhere. So work on that, okay? The Ten of Earth. You have so much to gain, for allowing yourself to be, vulnerable. There's strength in vulnerability, okay? 10 of Earth. A lot of Earth in your reading. I mean, you have some swords in your reading, as we started earlier, but so far you have 4 Earth cards here in the Good Tarot. Okay, 10 of Earth, moving along. Affluence, material abundance, mastery, financial security, inherited wealth, and knowledge. It says, I am now able to step back and observe the results of what I built through my dedication and hard work. I claim ownership of the castles I have built. And that have taken form in the material world. I've achieved mastery and inherited treasures of knowledge and experience thanks to all I've been through. I smile appreciatively at my run of good fortune. So you're in a better position than you were before. I see. Hierophant. That's Taurus energy. Again, Earth energy. Okay. Number 5. 5 is all about freedom, change. Okay, spiritual practice. This is really important, Cancer. So when this card appears, it reminds me to be committed to a spiritual practice to ensure a conscious contact to my higher power. When I have daily practice of prayer and meditation, steeped in gratitude and commitment to being a co-creator, life works out in wondrous ways. Rituals are in your highest good at this time. Cancer, exchanging vows is also highlighted. Perhaps with an earth sign. Perhaps with an air sign. Perhaps to a higher power. Some of you are choosing to, be married with spirit. King of Earth. Perhaps with an earth sign. Yeah. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, King of Earth. Alrighty. Empowering, enterprising, philanthropic, ability to attract abundance, wealth, magnanimous, conscious manifesting, a reliable leader. I have trust and faith in the invisible and know it will manifest in the realm of form the way I need it to. So opportunity can be found anywhere and everywhere because I am competent and committed. I am ready for abundance to manifest now in the world of conditions in a form that is aligned with my highest good. I manifest all that I desire, consciously aware of the need to stay focused, grounded in everyday work is required. Okay. Grounded in the everyday work required. So either someone is carrying this energy in your life that's very significant that you could quite possibly be partnering up with, Cancer, with this Hierophant here, Earth energy. or you have Earth in your chart significantly, somehow significant. But I really think that you have been doing a lot of work on yourself, which is just commendable. I love that. You got change in the wind and thinker here, and that's 44. That's 8. Okay, you got 12, that's 3. You got some 3s going on here. You got fates, the fates, and the wisdom of the oracle. Love that. That's also, to me, okay, so you've got justice three times. Now, the justice card in the traditional tarot and the good tarot are number 11. However, the fates here is the number 17, which in numerology equates to the number 8, which is all about equal, balance, power, harmony, infinity, and the unforeseen, okay? You know, justice, all right, karma. What comes around goes around, okay? Thank you. All right, here we go. Yeah, comes around goes around, baby. And so you got to be willing to face the music, because you also reap all the wonderful things too. Ooh, okay, wow. Between worlds in reverse, that's a protection message. Chaos and conflict and protection message. All right, so we got fates. How'd that go? Okay, these are both protection. And, all right. So, here we go. The fates, number 17. Alrighty. Fate, karma, acceptance. That there are things that you cannot change, okay? And knowing what those things are. So, the Serenity Prayer sums up the meaning of this card. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, the wisdom to know the difference. There are things in life you will never have control over. The conditions brought on by the evolution of the collective, by nature, and by your past experiences may be fated, preordained by spirit for a greater purpose you cannot understand in this lifetime. It may not be in your cards to understand why certain events occurred, but you can accept the mystery and work with what those events and your current circumstances have to teach you. This is the wisdom contained in the Serenity Prayer. Other people are who they are. Cancer. You can't change them. Much as you want to try. As much as you would like to. But would you really like to? Look at that. Would you want someone trying to change you, who you are? Do unto others. The golden rule. The challenge is to accept them as they are and not try to make them otherwise to suit you. This is a time to look at how you attempt to mold people to fit your view of how they should be, so you can remain in the relationship and avoid discomfort. What if who they are and whatever is happening between you and them in this situation is perfect from the perspective of spirit? Now in this time, accept what you cannot change, okay? Even if it means that you honor yourself, spirit, and the other person by moving on. Love unconditionally. We are on our own journey, and we cannot direct that of another. Be aware that this relationship is indeed fated, and you are meant to evolve into a better version of yourself as a result of it. That is beautiful. I love it. Okay, Unfinished Symphony. This is what it looks like in the upright. It's a pretty little card. Pretty little person in that card. Hanging out on that egg. the music, unfinished symphony. Okay, that is number 10. Now that's the beginning, the end. That's like the world. Yeah, the world. Beginning and the end. Although the world is, I believe, ultimately the number 4. Interesting. But yeah, the beginning, the end. So at the end of a cycle, there's a beginning. At the beginning, there was an end. Okay? The alpha, the omega. Number 10. Primal force, absolution. Creation, nothingness. All right. Enough of my TED Talk. Alrighty. Unfinished business. An incomplete lesson. Lack of closure. Yeah, that's what... It's so interesting that it's sitting here. Now, I want you to look at this. I'm just going to point it out. I'm not going to move anything around, but I want you to look. I won't use that. I'll use my wand. You have the world here in reverse, which is talking about not having closure, unfinished business. Then you have the world here, you know. And then you have unfinished symphony here. It's, synchronicity. It's just good stuff. Alrighty. The world. I don't know what happened to it. Where's the world? Okay. Unfinished symphony. Alrighty. So... need to make amends. Cancer. This is a time to tie up loose ends as you near the completion of a cycle or project and mastery of a lesson or skill. Before you can move forward, it is important that you come to terms with where you are now. Practice radical acceptance. Take inventory so that emotional and psychological closure can occur. And the answers you seek will be found. You can't move forward if you are leaving things unfinished. Reflect on what has passed so that the symphony can finally end on a high note. Moving on is difficult when you love. And when that love lingers. Things are left unsaid and you haven't had the opportunity for closure in your relationship and in your heart. But you can still feel bound up in relationships when closure is denied to you. It's important to achieve this for yourself, Cancer. So write that letter, make that call, have that conversation over a cup of coffee. For peace of mind. Write it down. Write your bullet points down so you don't, or put it in your phone so that you can keep track of what, where you're trying to go. Accept matters as they are, though. Make amends if need be and declare your feelings. But be open to other people's feelings. But declare your feelings even if it's to yourself. So you are aware. So you're very clear. Okay? Be clear about what was left unresolved. And the door to the past. Oh, and the door on the past. So that you can set yourself free. Only then can new love blossom. I'm going to read that again. Be clear about what was left unresolved and close the door on the past so you can set yourself free. But only after you've cleaned up your mess. Mended the fences. It may never go back to the way it was, but you have cleared the energy so whatever is to happen can happen with harmony and velocity. because only then can love blossom. All right. So that's Unfinished Symphony. It is the protection message. So it says, when unfinished business casts a shadow over your life, it is a reminder that procrastination is a form of self-sabotage. It is not in your best interest to stall. Even stumbling forward is better than holding back. Don't overthink things or let yourself get distracted. I said that earlier to you. Just tie up any loose ends and deliver the result. Don't quite. Why? That's not what that says. It says don't quit. There's no E on the quite. Don't quit before the finish line. Spirit wants you to win. I want you to win, Cancer. The universe wants you to win. All your co-creators want you to win. Go. You can do it. Go, go, go. Cancer. You got this. All right. Orphaned in reverse. Also, the protection message. Orphaned is number 5. Freedom, change. Okay. It's in reverse. So it talks about a sense of loss, identity crisis, recognizing that you don't fit in, a need to belong, uncertainty about your place. It says the shadow side of this card speaks to the essence of abandonment. And I'll hold it up in upright so you can see it, okay? Perhaps you feel a need to remain apart because intimacy is too threatening. It also warns against creating inappropriate family structures in order to conceal old wounds. It's time to address the unhealthy alliances you formed and make a decision to heal the past. You will not be abandoned by the world if you claim yourself as whole. Yeah, again, that's why I don't know if this has to do with a Gemini. Perhaps it does, but I really think it's about self-love. Okay? So claim yourself as a whole, okay, Cancer? Not all relationships are dysfunctional, and not all of them will disappoint you. Don't abandon yourself, and don't abandon other people. You can connect to others in a healthy way once you recognize your patterns and consciously choose to interrupt them. Life wants to love you. Let it, won't you? Okay. It's a new world. It's a new life. It's a new day. And are you feeling fine? Yes, well, you should be, because you have the opportunity to just feel fine about all of this stuff going on. 39, number 12, is also the number 3. There's a lot of 3s in this reading. Pay attention to your 3s, your 11s. 333, 3333, and 11, 11. Yeah, pay attention to that, please. Cancer, alrighty, we've got new life. And it is in the upright position, and it talks about birth of new ideas, growth, opportunities, a breath of fresh air, and life renewing itself. So when spring awakens the world, joy and excitement can be felt all around in your very core. All around and in your very core. Blossoms burst from trees overnight. Birds return home, flying and singing their glorious song, and nature is full of promise. Hold that pause. I'll be right with you. Hi guys, so sorry I had to take that interruption. I'm very sorry. Okay, where were we? Let's see. We were talking about a new life, a new day. I don't remember. I'm terribly so sorry. There is a major storm going on right now. And there are people out there in that storm. Woo! Oh my goodness. Okay, so we were talking about your new life and new day and new dawn. Okay, so let's see if I can figure out where we were. Nature is full of promise. Miracles beckon on all of us. Nope, it doesn't say that. It says miracles beckon all of us. This is one of those times, Cancer, in your life when new ideas inspire you and new opportunities bring you hope for seeing your dreams come true. All is well in your world, though, right? And you have the energy you need to feel renewed. Allow your heart to fill with enthusiasm. Let your light shine, baby, for this is a time of good fortune. It is. Indeed it is. Alrighty. Between worlds, and it is in the protection message. So we're going to read that for you. It's number 3. Talks about transitions. Not quite being out of one situation and fully engaged in another. Temporary blindness, no man's land. I like the temporary blindness part because I feel like you have recently just had, like, a veil is lifted, a mist, a fog has lifted, and you're able to see things far clearer than you were before. And you're able to take risks, you know, even at the cost of, sorry about that, of your ego, okay? You're willing to do that. So this is the protection message. Poor baby. He wants to scratch so bad. Be mindful of your expectations, Cancer. This is not a time for guarantees. And I think you know that. And I think that's why this is being presented to you, because you've discovered that there's something for you to clean up. And you know what? It may not turn out how you want it, okay? Things will not go exactly as your plan have dictated. Okay? Let go and see what Spirit has in store for you. Let go and let God. What takes hold in your life will be better than you can imagine. Hold on. Hold on. And this is how we end your reading, and this is how we begin it. Trust in divine timing. Have patience. Your future holds something far greater than your past. What takes hold in your life will be better than you can imagine. New perspective. Brand new perspective. Hold on one second. Yeah. Patience is a virtue. All right, let's get you a crystal oracles, crystal intentions oracle here. I'm going to move some of these cards around if you don't mind. I do want to leave this new life up front because that's beautiful, right? I'm going to leave those there. Whew. What a great reading. Yeah, a lot of tremendous growth, Cancer. A lot of tremendous growth here. I don't know if King of Earth is significant to you, but look them up, you know. Look up these meanings to these cards, okay? I read intuitively. The cards have meanings. Tarot has very, you know, specific meanings. But, you know, see what resonates with you, and if something sticks out, look it up. Google it. Okay? But the king of earth, again, earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, okay? That's the physical realm, okay? That's traditional, practice, loyal, practical, the guardian of the elements of the tarot, okay? There's fire, earth, air, and water. So you are water, if you don't know. Nothing wrong with not knowing, but learn, you know, be okay with learning new things. Alrighty, well, I chose the golden topaz off the top, and ooh, I love this. Celestite is what was that came out initially for you, okay? This is all about intuition, spirit communication. I do want to urge you to, you know, have a daily practice of devotion, of connecting with your higher power and your co-creators, okay? Just take a moment, even if it's a couple minutes, okay? Just chill and acknowledge that there's other things going on, other forces working on your behalf behind the scenes. Team up with them. They want to commune with you, okay? This can help you, Celestite, improve spiritual communication skills. Interpret signs and symbols, experience connection with angels and spirit guides, feel serenity and calmness. I love Celestite. The affirmation I'd like you to say with me, speak it into existence. I hear, see, notice, and understand messages from the divine. I hear, see, notice, and understand messages from the divine. Powerful. Okay, we have fluorite. Oh, I love it. It's delicious. This is all about happiness and self-confidence. This can help you with your clear thinking. All those swords in your reading. Release mind chatter. You know, quiet your inner dialogue. Maintain courage. Okay? And self-confidence. Because you got a big old, I haven't been too courageous. I haven't been too strong. I've been using my strengths. I've been a little scared to face the music here. But I think you're ready, and fluorite can help give you a little boost to maintain that courage and self-confidence. Recognize your own intelligence. You know, when you love yourself and recognize your light and your beauty and your significance in this world, it tends to empower you, okay? Fluorite can also help you with ease, with problem solving. Okay, the affirmation is, I am smart. I am smart. I know it sounds silly, but when you tell yourself that and you really allow yourself to be vulnerable with yourself and realize, I am intelligent. Okay? I am smart. S-M-R-T. I am open to learning something new. Come on, Cancer. I am open to learning something new. I am organized. Let's say that's not who you're choosing to be at this very moment, but speak it into existence. If you need this, it can't hurt. I am organized. It can only help you. I am organized. Say that. Create that. Alrighty. We have clear quartz. You can never have too much clear quartz. Love it. Okay, this is about happiness and self-confidence. Okay, so clear quartz is an amplifier. Okay, it's a great stone to program. It's easily programmable. It can help you multiply goodness and well-being, amplify loving kindness, increase clarity, peace, and understanding, and improve clarity of mind and emotions. And it seems, remember that this whole thing is about you getting, receiving clarity, experiencing clarity. A veil has lifted, a fog has cleared. You have swords here indicating that this is taking place. You have an opportunity for this to really take place in your life, okay? And figure out what you're feeling and why you're feeling those things. The affirmation is, I am a clear channel of love. I am a clear channel of love. I am a clear channel of light and well-being. I am a clear channel of light and well-being. All of my heart's desires are realized now. All of my heart's desires are realized now. We talked about that early here. Your heart's desires. Where did we talk about that? Heart's desires. Unfinished symphony. The fates. We just talked about it. But it's so available to you, for you here now. And finally, hold on. I just want to make sure we didn't miss anything. All right, and we have golden topaz. Love this. Like a pineapple Jolly Rancher. I love it. I don't think that exists, but I'm just saying. Doesn't it sound good? This is about intuition. I'm sorry. This is about happiness and self-confidence. It's yellow. That's how I know that. They're all color-coordinated. All right. Happiness and self-confidence. Golden topaz can help you visualize your life purpose. If you need some clarity around that. It can also help you amplify joy and bliss. Improve the ability to speak up. Nothing like, wishing that you would have said something or said it like this or, I wish I would have said something. There's nothing like that feeling. So this can help you improve your ability to speak up, cultivate ease, grace, flow, allowance. Yes, swimming downstream, going with the flow. Yeah. Can also help you process all that is happening around and within you. Golden topaz. Get you some of that. Alrighty, the affirmation for golden topaz is, I step forward with joy and enthusiasm. I step forward with joy and enthusiasm, and that should not be too hard for you. You are joyous and are enthusiastic, and life gets in the way, and sometimes we need to remind ourselves that we are just those fun-loving people, okay? I see my path shining brightly before me. I see my path shining brightly before me. Yeah, nothing is obstructed. And so affirm it. I see my path shining brightly before me. Cancer, thank you for joining me for your September 2021 reading. It's been a beautiful reading. There's so much promise here. I'm so happy for you. I want you to remain optimistic because victory is assured here. With this here, victory is assured. Look at that. That's gorgeous. You can put the pieces back together. Yeah. There's promise here for you. Or maybe it looked like this. I don't know. You tell me. I guess we'll find out at some point. So if I'm looking at it, this is how it looks on the table. Okay? The Three of Cups, the Sun, and the Star. Goodness. Yeah, victory. There's so much promise here, but you have to right your wrongs. You have to, step up to the plate, and I believe in you. You can do it. Just acknowledge it. Offer grace to others. Offer non-judgment to others, and grace will be offered to you, and non-judgment will be its companion. What you put out comes back tenfold. So, you get to choose who you want to be every day in life. And you can change your mind. It's okay. My wish is that this reading has provided you with clarity and alignment. And I hope to have possibly helped you work through some things. If you enjoy this content, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Keep these videos coming your way. Follow us on Instagram at intuitive_tarot_therapy for daily inspired tarot card pulls and live readings. Would love to have you join us on our live readings. We always have so much fun. I may have one next week during the fall equinox, the full moon. Monday's the full moon, so watch out for that. Cancer, I'm always sending you blessings of love, harmony, happiness, wealth, and optimal health, of course. Always sending you high vibes, man. Dream your biggest dream, and then see if you can just dream a bigger one. But always team up with source energy no matter what. Make it happen. Until next time. Cancer, be well, be happy, be grateful. We will see you soon. Peace.